for his statement, and now I would like to give the floor to His Excellency Ambassador Leonardo Bencini, Permanent Representative of Italy to the Conference on Disarmament. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Chair. Italy aligns itself with the statement of the European Union and wishes to add the following remarks in its national capacity. Chair, Italy is firmly committed to a global, open, free, stable and secure cyberspace where international law, including international humanitarian law and human rights, fully apply. Technological, digital and scientific progress and research promote peace and sustainable development and are fundamental elements for the growth of contemporary societies. Working on disarmament and security, we have the responsibility of assuring the proper framework for these developments, preventing any dangerous or negative use. To achieve this goal, Italy remains committed to the concept of cyber stability and to a multi-stakeholder approach based on dialogue, transparency and confidence-building measures, improving and sharing awareness of cyber threats and expanding our coordinated cyber response in line with our cyber and national security frameworks and existing and future cooperation and partnership initiatives. We commend the ongoing work of the OEWG on security of information and communications technologies, and we welcome the consensus reached in 2023 on the annual progress report. Italy therefore fully supports the draft decision presented by Singapore on behalf of the Chair to adopt such report by consensus. At the same time, the international community needs to foster institutional dialogue to ensure that security, rule of law, fundamental freedoms and human rights fully apply in cyberspace. Since Italy is a staunch supporter of multilateralism and working methods that guarantee inclusivity and build upon existing arrangements, we believe that the upcoming discussions on this issue need to be fully exploited. Chair, cybersecurity of critical networks and telecommunication infrastructures is particularly important during armed conflicts in order to guarantee access to life-saving information and businesses. These issues are more than ever pressing in the current challenging geopolitical environment and after Russia's unprovoked and unjustified war of aggression against Ukraine. The cyber domain has proved to be a very dynamic context, and we believe that further action is needed in order to translate our discussion into something tangible that improves the international cooperation on cybersecurity. We look forward to continuing working with states and other stakeholders to take these efforts forward, in particular through a dialogue on the elaboration of a UN program of action, building on consensus outcomes from successive UNGA and OEWG, and as well as the work of the current OEWG and the report of the Secretary General. In this vein, Italy supports the proposal to establish a program of action on advancing responsible behavior in cyberspace that would allow the international community to focus on substance and enhancement of cooperation and trust among states, rather than discussions on future processes. This should be an inclusive process driven by member states of the United Nations. To maintain a single-track process at the UN, we need the program of action to be established after the conclusion of the current OEWG 2021-2025, and that its scope, structure and content will be built upon the discussions within the OEWG in 2024 and 2025. Talking about action, let me underline that capacity building is crucial for a safe and secure cyberspace. As clear proof of Italy's openness and willingness to ensure the success of this approach, let me reaffirm our readiness to work with all UN member states as we acknowledge capacity building as a key step towards our ultimate goals in this field. Thank you, Chair.